Welcome back to another episode of the Purpose Babe Show. I'm your host, Corie Clark, and this is just a quick little bonus episode. As I shared a couple of weeks ago, one thing that we are focusing on this year as we get realigned is adding more streams of revenue to our business, to our household. And so I wanted to share with you guys today, just really quick, some ways that you can add extra revenue streams if you are a personal brand. Even if you're not a personal brand, there is definitely things in here that you can do. But if you have a blog, if you're an influencer, if you have a small business, there are other things that you can do. And if the pandemic and 2020 taught us anything, it's that we don't ever know what to expect, and we don't know what's coming. We don't know what's coming tomorrow. We don't know what's coming this afternoon. And having these extra streams of revenue is going to help you get through the unexpected. So I have 10 revenue streams that I am going to share with you, and I've kind of split them into two groups. I actually have, you can go to the show notes and go to this post, and I do have a free guide that you can download as well, so that if you want to kind of dive deeper into any of these, I will have those in the guide. Okay, so I have these split up. The first 4 are a little bit different than the last 6. So the first one is affiliate marketing. Now, most of you probably know what I'm talking about, but there's always someone who doesn't realize how easy it is to add this as a revenue stream. So affiliate marketing is when you love a product and decide, I want to share this product with my friends. Well, guess what? You can earn commission on that. So you can become an Amazon affiliate. There are other affiliate companies out there that you can join. Usually, if there's a product you love, you can go to their website and find out if they have an affiliate program. So it's very easy to become an Amazon affiliate. There are other companies like Reward Style or Shop Style that you can join, and that's more of like an umbrella company where you can pull links from multiple products. Now, I don't recommend just doing affiliate marketing for the sake of doing it and promoting products that you don't love or use. I only promote products that I love and that I use. And I'm always honest about it. And there are rules involved, and that's not what this episode is for. We're not going to dive into any of that. Maybe we'll do a deep dive specifically on affiliate marketing on another episode. But basically what you do is you get your own link that you would share. You share the product that you love along with that link, and when people use your link to shop and buy, you can get a small commission on it. And it really is usually a small commission, anywhere from 1 to 10% is pretty darn good. But this is also something that, if you put these on your blog and you continue to get traffic and, a post goes viral or something, this is a nice way to make an extra revenue stream. And as you grow as a brand, and if you already are a big brand with a large email list and a lot of traffic to your website, this can be a pretty substantial revenue stream. Okay, and then the second one is JV partnerships, which JV stands for joint venture. So this is like affiliate marketing, except it's on a little bit bigger scale where you are, maybe you've taken a course that you love. You can see if that course creator has a JV partnership program. Now that would mean, you get to promote their course or their product, and you get a pretty good cut of that sale if you make the sale. So you would get your affiliate link the same way as I talked about the regular affiliate marketing, But let's say this person's course is $2,000 and maybe you get $800 if you refer that person. This is a great way to actually start to expand your audience and to make a pretty good chunk of income. Now, this is obviously something that only happens when that person is launching their course, but I know people that, they make six figures on these affiliate partnerships that they do with another course creator. So if you have taken a course or a program that you really love and it was transformational and it's something that you can share with your audience, making $800 on a sale, if you make 10 sales, that's $8,000 and that's a pretty good addition to your income. Okay, number 3 is brand partnerships. So this is almost like, a mix of those two. This would be where you go to a brand, a company, and you would pitch them and you're actually paid a set fee to promote their product. So I'm sure you've probably seen influencers doing this. And so this would be a lot more than what you would get in your affiliate sales. And sometimes that's even combined where you would get that fee for posting, a blog post or a video or an Instagram post. You would get your set fee, plus you would get affiliate commissions on the purchase of that product. So it's a really good way to not only create that partnership between you and that company, but it helps that company, exposes them to your audience, but you're getting a nice fee up front for it. And if you continue to work with that company and you can prove that you are a great person to be promoting their products, this can turn into something that's long term, where you are paid on a monthly basis or an annual basis to run campaigns for them. Okay, and number 4 is direct sales or network marketing. So now that is something that a lot of people have like these preconceived ideas about, but it's actually an amazing way to add to your income. And if it's done right, if you treat it like a business, then it's actually very lucrative and you can be making up to 6 figures plus a month in bonuses and that kind of stuff. And I think the thing with, network marketing, direct sales is because it's gotten such a bad rap, so many people just turn their head or they sign up and they don't do it right. And they're too scared to talk to people about it. But, I want to ask you something. Are you talking about the product or service that you personally sell? That's still, you're technically still network marketing for your business, whether it's somebody else's business or your own. It's all from networking. It's from sharing. It's from spreading the word. If you have my planner, you probably have it because someone told you about it or I told you about it. So I think if people could actually learn to remove that negative mindset around network marketing and actually embrace it as a business model, and do it the way it's been set up to do, you can actually I have friends that make 7 figures in network marketing. So I think people need to start to give it a little chance and allow it to be something that could potentially change their lives. So, okay, so those first 4, those were basically revenue streams that are dependent on another company, right? You've got to still put in the work, but it's somebody else's product or service that you are promoting. And they all can be extremely lucrative. So those first 4 are dependent on somebody else. The next 6 that I'm going to share with you are things that you can do, that you can create. And I think this is really important for people to, especially people that are in those first 4 categories. So if you're currently making your money off of someone else, that's awesome. You're leveraging someone else's expertise, someone else's creativity. And I think it's super important that we leverage somebody else's, ideas for ourselves. But if that's the only way you're doing it, then What happens when that company goes under? You know, when that company decides to change their rules and they don't want to pay you anymore? What are you going to do if you're only relying on someone else? So, maybe you've taken that step from going from employee to now you own your own business, but you're still relying on other people. So now let's talk about 6 ways that you can actually create the product or service so that you're in charge of how much money you make, how long you stay in business, how you operate your business. So the first way is physical products. That's what I did with the planner. And, it was definitely scary. I didn't know what I was doing at all. But the more I've been in the industry, the more I realize it's actually pretty easy to create a physical product. Now, depending on what you do and how you serve your audience, what are some products that they could use that would help them, that still fits within your brand? Or maybe it's just like some cute mugs or t-shirts or a journal or something that fits with your brand that your audience would want to buy. You can get amazing deals, and especially if you go overseas and you can order in bulk and get some great prices on wholesale and then sell the products at retail. And, you can set up a Shopify site, or you can sell them on your WordPress blog. You can just sell them from Instagram and a PayPal account. It really is a lot easier than some people might imagine. And yes, things like every one of these things I'm talking about, you could overcomplicate them, but you can create a physical product. Okay, so that was number 5. It was number 1 in this little section. So number 6 would be a book or an ebook. This is also what I did. So what do you talk to your audience about? What are you known for? What do people love you for? You can write a book about it. A lot of times people just assume like, oh, writing a book is like you're writing this, crazy memoir or this, 500-page self-help book. You can write something that's shorter or, less complicated. My Simplicity Project book is like 140 pages, but it was an extra revenue stream. And you can, if you don't want to create an actual physical book, you can create an ebook. And there's ebooks out there ranging anywhere from like $1 to $97, depending on what's in them. So take your knowledge and put it into a book or ebook form and sell it. Add another revenue stream. Okay, so number 7 is courses. Like, what do people ask you about that you can actually turn into a course? This doesn't have to be some crazy, huge, 8-week course that costs people $2,000. If you've never created a course before, find one thing that you're really good at, that people are always asking you for help with, and create a course. It could be a mini course for like $47, a couple modules, a couple PDFs. It's not hard. And I promise you, when you start to create these products and you start to generate that income for yourself and not rely on other people for that income, you will, your creativity is going to just burst, and you're going to have more ideas, and it's going to validate what you're doing so that you can, if you want to create a $2,000 course or a $5,000 course or a mastermind program, starting with a mini course is going to help validate your ideas. It's going to validate, how people follow your process and how you help them, and you start to get success stories, and, the possibilities are endless. But take your knowledge, turn it into an online course, and turn it into profit. Okay, number 8 is coaching or consulting. So this is also taking your knowledge and your expertise and people hiring you to coach them in that part of their life, whether it's life coaching or business coaching, or maybe it's actually something, physical. Maybe it's guitar lessons or yoga instruction, whatever it is, if somebody wants like a little bit more hands-on help, they want your eyes specifically on their business, their problems, whatever it is they're hiring you to do, that's going to bring you in a higher fee. But, it is going to take more time. So, but it is a great way to bring an influx of cash, of revenue when you need it. And, I only take on a few one-on-one clients at a time, but it is an extra revenue stream, And so if you're just starting out and you don't have a big audience, one-on-one coaching is actually an extremely easy way to boost that revenue. Instead of launching a course to maybe your email list is only like 100 people right now. Launching a course, you might only sell a couple, but if you get a couple one-on-one clients, that's actually going to bring you more revenue. Okay, number 9 is doing a live workshop or webinar. This is still virtual. You do it on Zoom, but you can charge for it. And I actually have a workshop coming up in about a month with a friend of mine. We're doing a little mini workshop together, and it's something that people will pay for, but it's a great way to, not only bring in that revenue, but it's growing your audience. It's building your email list. These are all things that will help add to residual income, passive income. These are things that as you grow as a personal brand, you will continue to, these revenue streams will all grow as your brand grows. Okay, and then the final way that you can add another stream of revenue, and this one is my favorite. It's something that I do, and it's something that I think, if you have a service or product, an expertise that people want from you, I think this is the best way to grow your business, to add a revenue stream, and that's memberships, because this is recurring revenue. So when something like a pandemic strikes and we get locked down, you have that recurring revenue. Instead of depending on a couple of clients who, maybe they finish up their coaching, 90-day coaching with you or 6-week coaching with you, and then they don't continue, or you sell some courses and then that's it. Or if you have a business, one reason I started it was I was constantly answering questions about business, how to start a business, how to grow your social media, how to grow your brand. And I wanted a community of people where I could share that information with them, and it's a smaller fee than paying for one-on-one coaching, but they're getting that information from me. They're learning from each other. It's a community. I mean, there's people, you can have a membership for anything. For teaching people a craft, I have a friend that has a membership for decorating cookies. I mean, you can literally turn anything into a membership. But the reason I love it so much is, I guess there's 2 reasons. Number 1 is the community. I love the community. I love connecting with other women. But number 2 is the recurring revenue. And when there's dips in your income, so when I had just the planners, we would have an influx a couple times a year. And then the rest of the year would just be kind of it would just plateau and flatline. And then, so if you have a company or a business right now where you've got a great 4th quarter, but the rest of the year is just kind of then adding a membership model to your business is an amazing revenue stream. And it's going to give you a little bit, it's going to give you that peace of mind. It's going to keep things more consistent. And, it's just something that can continue to grow and grow. And if it's done right, you can actually you can turn it into a 7-figure, 8-figure business. It can be based on coaching. It could be If you are really good at gardening, a gardening membership, what is it that you're really good at that people will pay you a monthly fee to learn from you so that they don't have to do it? Okay, so I want you to take these ideas, think about what you're good at, and how can you add, some of these revenue streams, because right now I actually use all 10 of them. I use all 10 of them. 2 of them are pretty new to my life, my overall business. And those are the 2 that I'm going to really focus on this year. But I get revenue from all 10 of these as a personal brand. So if you already do a few of these, awesome. What can you add? How can you add another revenue stream this year? This month you could add another revenue stream. So head to the show notes, go to this post. There will be a link for you to go straight to these show notes on my website. If you go to CorieClark.com/podcast, you'll be able to click on this post as well. And I have a really cool guide that you can print out, and it goes through all 10 of these and gives you some ideas to get things going. And then let me know. Tag me on Instagram and let me know which revenue stream that you are going to add this year. Maybe you're going to go for all 10, and I think that's amazing. But yeah, let me know. Screenshot this, post it on your Instagram stories, tag me, let me know what revenue stream you're going to add this year, and make sure that you are subscribed to the show, and go ahead and leave me a review while you're there. And if you leave a review, I want you to drop your Instagram handle so that I can come find you and thank you, because I love connecting with my listeners on Instagram. Thanks so much, you guys, for tuning in to this quick little bonus episode. I will be back next week with an interview with it's actually my friend that I'm going to be doing that workshop with. So make sure you guys tune in and get to know her. And it might just be a workshop that you want to participate in. All right, you guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Head on over to the website to download that guide, or go to CorieClark.com/community to join my free community. And if you want to get into my Purpose Babe Society, the doors are not open right now, but they will be opening soon. And we've got some pretty amazing changes that we're making, all really good changes. So make sure that you are on the wait list for that. CorieClark.com/VIP. My early bird waitlist babes get some extra little bonuses. So you're definitely going to want to be on that. And that's it. So thanks, you guys. I will see you back here next week on the Purpose Babe Show.